Okay, so thank you for having me. Can you introduce me to your rig, please, Jeff?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a very simple rig because most of the magic happens in the studio. Actually, when we take a snapshot of the sound, whenever like I'll spend like hours to get the tone I want, and then I do a quick snapshot with a Kemper. But the actual tone profile I'm using on this, it's a classic 5150.
5150. Oh, okay.
Like
the original?
Yeah, I bought my Ed like a long time ago.
Okay.
I'd like to say like in the late 90s, I think.
Oh, really?
So it's a very old one, but I keep having a friend of mine that keeps making sure the circuitry is clean and everything is working properly. So it's been upgraded a few times, but it's still kind of like that original 5150 sound from the 90s. And I have that. I of course have a tube screamer in front of it just to kind of keep the lower mids in check. So I don't do anything crazy on it. I mostly like cut off a little bit of that low mid thing, and then besides that, it's a Mizubugi oversized cab.
Okay.
So.
With V30s, or do you know?
Yeah, with V30s. Like it's a classic setup.
Oh yeah.
But it's what I've been using for years, and I just kind of keep refreshing it even now and then. But the one version I'm using now, I think the when I created that profile was probably in 2016, I think, and I kept that same one since then because I haven't been able to beat it. So I tried to do different. I tried to do different experiments with different heads and different settings. I always go back to that one. It's my favorite, and live, it works in every situation.
Yeah.
Open airs or smaller clubs or.
On soundcheck, it was really killer, like massive sound.
Thank you,
so
thank you.
So like crushing both.
So this is what I do, and then I have I added on the blocks. I have the first one is a noise gate. This one. I have a noise gate. Then I have a little bit of a green screamer here.
Oh yeah.
What I do is I just push the drive like 0.9, just a tiny bit to give it an extra sharp.
And is the green one the T808 or?
I think it's I'm not sure which emulation. It's from the Kemper itself. It's from their default pedals. I think it's the green. Like TSR 8 or I think that's the one, but so it comes stock with the Kemper. So I add this, and then I have also a drop tune because we have a few songs that are F sharp. But instead of bringing a bunch of different guitars to and change the guitars during the set, I just switch the tuning on the Kemper.
That's really cool.
So I use the transpose function to do that. And then
does it have any like delay in between like this extra sound?
It feels pretty natural. Sometimes it feels like maybe a quarter of a second, split second that you feel like you have to kind of pick a little faster to be on time with the track, but it's not enough to bother me when I play. So I have I can control the different tunings here straight on the Kemper, and then I do also like the Kemper because everything is right there on the faceplate. So if I need to adjust anything during the show, everything's there. So I just go and tweak it as we go. Or sometimes it'll be something like there's too much gain because the sound's very loud and I'm getting some feedback. So I'll just either boost the noise gate or cut some gain on the on the thing because I like my stuff like at the maximum level of gain possible.
So the more gain, the more metal, right?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
So this is it, and then I feed the Kemper into the EVH here because I don't have the power version.
And this is the second version, the newer one of Kemper?
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Okay.
And I've been doing it this way because I find the power version of a Kemper not loud enough for my taste.
Really?
And
but you've been using like the power Kemper before, right?
I had it once and I didn't care for it that much. I preferred Eds because it gives like a maybe a more natural tone that I like. And then I can crank it much louder. It seems to me like I have more power. So so I got into the EVH, but this is strictly for monitoring. because the FOH soundboard uses the real like DI output for
So
the
you have
camper.
some cabs on stage like
So
these?
yeah, so what I do is these cabs like they power the head, and that's just power for us on stage. And we've been touring for so long, and none of my guys want to use the in-ears. And what they want to do is just crank everything loud. We're pretty much Motorhead style.
Traditional way.
Yeah, the traditional way. So everything's super loud, and but it feels good because when you chug the guitar, having the cabs on stage gives you that vibe of the speaker going like gang gang gang.
And these are 1960s or do you
These
know
I to be honest I'm not sure because they're rentals for the tour, and sometimes it's whatever the company sends. But I just like having just real cabs on stage. It's important to me.
Actually, I do it the same, so don't worry, you're not the same, not alone. But what I wanted to say, like, if you use like the EVH, do you still prefer like the original 5150 though? Like
I do. Recently I tried the Stealth.
Uh-huh.
I really like the Stealth because it seems like it has that original sound, but it has just more gain to it.
It's
like
also more tight.
Yeah.
I think. More tight in the low end. And
so I'm really liking the Stealth lately. Like that's because I do a lot of studio production at home with different bands, and I've been into the Stealth more for the more recent stuff I've been doing. And perhaps I should try to capture another tone
I think so.
with the Stealth. But it's just like I've got so much good compliments for my sound over the years that I feel like weird to change it now. Like
like if it's
like
not
the fans
broken,
like
don't
it, it works, and it's been the thing that we've been doing. So I keep it like that, but we'll see. I need to do more testing with the Stealth for sure.
Yeah, I think like with the new profiler, it's also new capabilities in terms of profiling amps.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing from Ola Englund. I don't know if you saw the video as well.
I didn't watch it yet, but I know that the guy from Campers, like, he keeps telling me about the new way of profiling, which I haven't tried yet. But I think it's been released while we're on this tour. So I'm curious to mess with that when I come home and see how that sounds like.
So okay, and what about your guitars?
Okay, so guitars, it's a ESP custom made in California, and it's a pretty simple guitar. I like having just one bridge pickup.
Is it AMG?
Yes, these are AMGs. I also have some guitars with the Fishman Fluence. So it depends. This one, the reason why it has an EMG, it's because they made this one not long ago for me, and that's what they put in it. And I haven't had time to swap it. And I wanted to bring the new guitar in. But to be honest, I really like how the EMG sound as well, because I learned to play guitars on those old EMG 81s.
This was my first pickup as well.
Yeah, so whenever I go back to it, I'm like, I know what to do. Like I know how to pick the strings to get that chug, and I actually really like it. So they had a one pickup, one volume. It's a baritone guitar.
Baritone.
So it holds the tuning very well for the. We're B standard, but then when we drop it, we go to F sharp. So it's like a 5 steps down, I think, but it gives me that extra meat for some of the riffs. And this then you got like you can lock.
Locking turns.
Yeah.
Is it Brewers?
Yeah, it's like I like this because you can kind of give an extra tightening for the tuning, and then one neck.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a simple guitar.
Have you ever been thinking about the Evertune bridge or something?
Yeah, I mean, I met the Evertune guy in New York. He came to our show, and he was like pitching me ideas. So I'm curious to try them.
It's really cool. It's really cool. Like you don't have to tune ever.
Okay, so it just holds.
Yes, it's like because it has the springs like from the other side, as you have for Floyd Rose, let's say, but it has 4 individual strings.
Okay.
So it's basically adjusting the tension, whether if it's cold or warm or something. So it's still in pitch, in tune. So
I like
you don't have to care about that. And as far as you have one guitar, like it's perfect basically. Like,
okay. So I might give that a try for my next ones, because I think like after this touring cycle is done, then I'm due for new ones. So I might ask ESP if they can.
I think it would be cool.
Put one of those on there and see what it feels like. I just been used to play with these since I'm a kid, so it's like I know exactly how to place my hand to get that sound, but I'm curious to try Evertune and see.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like your part of the sound.
Yeah.
Like the way you play, where you place it, and how you chuck it.
Exactly. That's one thing I want to mention about sound is like, because no matter what gear you use, it all comes down to how you play your instrument. So, like a lot of people, I have some friends that send them my profiles, like they wanted to try my profile. And they tried it and they were like, hey, this is shit. Like, how do you play with this? I'm like,
you're used to it.
It's good for me because it's tailored to the way my hand picks the strings and the way I play. So I think a sound should be designed around the guitar player and not the other way around. So it's very important for like new guitar player to learn about the way something reacts to your playing, and you have to adapt your playing to get a certain sound. So I believe in that a lot.
Yeah, that's the truth, because if you will have the same rig, like, I don't know, Eddie Van Halen or something, you will not sound like him because you don't have the hands, you don't have the tonality in your fingers, and it's just that's
precisely. And then it makes me laugh a little bit because I see all these people selling profiles online and all this stuff, and I'm like, even if you buy like the best Dimebag profile ever, then you're not gonna sound like Dimebag because you're not Dimebag. And to me, it's like you shouldn't try to emulate somebody else's tone, but I think getting the best tone for yourself should be the goal. And you never find it, to be honest. You just keep researching and trying things, and try to push yourself to that ultimate quest of what a guitar sound should be. But it all starts with your hands and your guitar, obviously the connection you have with your guitar.
Absolutely.
I think that then the material doesn't matter. It's just,
I mean, it does to a certain degree, but it's still evolving your taste, your ear.
Exactly.
You know, what is good one day, it doesn't have to be good the other day, and it's just like how it is, and what you like, what you don't like, and it's just your playing style. In the end, like, everyone is individual in the playing they do. So, I mean, it's just what it is.
Exactly.
By the way, when we are speaking about fingers, hands, what strings you are using?
Oh, I'm using it's DR strings.
DR, okay.
It's my big one is 56. The small one is 13, and they are a little light for the tuning I'm in. But I think to me they sounds better this way. I find if I use a proper thick string for the tuning, I don't get that tone. I like it
because you don't dig that much to the string, I think.
So for me, a lighter string gets me more of that chug sound that I like, and it's less precise in a way, but better for me.
Okay. Have you been experimenting also besides our Kemper with some real amps and some pedals, like? Oh yeah,
of course, because I have a studio, and a lot of the bands I work with, I actually use a lot of a real signal chain. So I like trying so many different heads, and whether I'll use like a Mesa Boogie, Marshall, like PV is always one of my favorites. Since I started playing guitar, because it was like one of the big thing when it started was like, PV 5150 when it came out was kind of like the holy grail. Oh yeah. And for me, it has a little bit of that brightness. I like a lot of brightness in my sound, and to me it's brighter than some other amps. And I like that a lot. But I experiment with all kinds of different companies and different.
And Kemper, is it because it's more convenient for touring, or?
Yeah, I mean, I also own a Quad Cortex from LDSP. I love it as well.
The big one or the small one?
I have the big one.
Okay.
And I use it in the studio a lot. And for me, I found Kemper was a bit more convenient live. Not that it sounds like that much different or that much better. It's all like they're all very good machines, and it's just like to me, it's the way it is on the faceplate is super simple and everything. You have access to everything. Whether the quad, you have to go a bit deep in the menu. If you need to change something super fast, it works. But I just like this a little better.
This is more like amplifier form factor.
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
Like the knobs.
I turn around, I'm like,
yeah.
okay, and I'm done. And I like that very much.
Okay.
But yeah, I have that. I have a Tonex as well. I get a lot of these companies. They send me stuff. I got the opportunity because of I guess playing in a band gets you free things. And I have a lot of friends working these companies. But I mean, I like them all, and I use them. I find a use for them. Whether it's in the studio or here. I've used a quad in the studio as well before, and I think the sound's very, very good. But like I said, it's just a preference for touring. I've been using this guy since it came out, and
I recently just to prepare to see some of your videos, and basically 12 years back or something like that, it was you speaking about the camper, how it's convenient and stuff. So I'm really glad that you are like found your way how to do it. And it still sounds amazing, dude. Like I mean,
I mean, it was a good technology then, and still is today. And
but I
mean, people are sometimes they'll be like saying something about they don't like the price tag for what it is, but I think.
I mean, compared to Axe Effects, for instance, like it's much cheaper, and it's also like the testament to that it's really good that it hasn't changed for years, and now like this like the third iteration, because like there was the camper stage, right? The camper mini, or how it's called, so technically the fourth, but it's still good, and it's not like unmatched or something, but it's still they were first, and they are still here. Big names are playing it and enjoying it. Like I mean, like come on, it's good. It's good. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to point out in your rig? I see like that you are wireless and
I mean, I like this is the Shure GLX, and I like this because it's a very precise and good tuner, and it's a wireless in one, so it just eliminates one step. I like things simple, so everything that eliminates something, then I'm all for it. And this is really good for any touring musicians looking for a wireless. The Shure GLX. Then this is the latest version, so it has like the 5G bandwidth and all that.
Are you using also the integrated tuner, or you are using the camper ones?
No, I use the pedal push on it, and it's a very, very precise tuner. I like it because sometimes in situation where you play open air or the lights are kind of really bright, you still see where you're at on here. Cool. And I like it very much. But other than that, that's it. That's my rigs. Simple, to me, simple is always better, and efficiency, that's what you want.
And do you use also, besides the guitar, some other? I know that you said about the detune using camper, but some backup guitar. Do you have something, or you have just this one?
No, I carry two of these. So I have two of those guitars with me at all times. So there's always a situation, something breaks or something, and you need to swap. So.
But it's the same setup configuration. If anything goes wrong, you will just swap it. And
exactly. So I have two of these, and then. At home, I have, of course, I have 7 strings, 8 strings guitars, and I have all kinds of different stuff in the studio. But when you're on the road, you carry what you can, and like I don't want to bring like 4, 5, 6 guitars with me. I think it's just
too flex.
Inefficient. I'm happy with just rolling out of my house with my my Enki case with my 2 guitars, and then. This I carry inside my Pelican, and so I carry it with me on the plane as a carry-on, and then that's it. The rest of the gear is rental.
That's very cool. That's really, really cool. Well, thank you for showing me. It's really a pleasure to talk to you.
Same here.
I hope that you will have a good gig tonight and the rest of the tour, and thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.